Welcome to this YouTube live stream, this May 4th, 2026 YouTube live stream here at Freedom News Now with Justin McDermott Media. Coming to you from the war room, straight from the underground. We've got breaking news for you. Hit that like tab, hit that subscribe tab if you're new here. Breaking news: Trump pulls troops. Flock targets Americans. Plus, grapple hook deployed in Arizona. Live. Got breaking news. Grapple hook deployed on 1A auditor, YouTuber, social media influencer, James Freeman. Let's dive right into it. Breaking news: Trump pulls troops. Trump says the U.S. will reduce number of troops in Germany a lot further than the withdrawal of 5,000 troops. Europe is rattled by Trump pulling 5,000 troops out of Germany. They're panicking. Europe is panicking. They can't defend themselves. They let their military get so weak. They went so woke. They don't have energy to even power a military. What are they going to use? Their windmills and solar panels to power their military? Europe is falling. There's a new world order. Trump's reestablishing a new world order. Western Hemisphere dominance. Greenland, soon to be America land or Trump land. It's only a matter of time. Venezuela, controlled by America first interests. America has control of all the shipping lanes, all the energy lanes. Got to go through America. America first. Trump orders the U.S. to pull thousands of troops out of Germany after Merz fails to aid the U.S. military in the Iran war. The loss of 5,000 U.S. troops in Germany is just the tip of the iceberg. Probably many more troops stationed in Germany will also depart back to America to protect America. Then we can move them up on Greenland, use them to take over Cuba. We've got plenty of uses for all those troops in Germany. They're not using them to keep out all the foreign invaders from Africa, from Somalia, from the Congo. They can bring the U.S. military back to America, put them along the northern border. We're here in Michigan, reporting out of Michigan and the northern border with Canada. We're getting flooded with foreign invaders. We're getting hammered with foreign invaders in Michigan, Ohio, Indiana. The northern border is wide open. Getting them from India, Mumbai, India, Punjabi, India, from China. Michigan's really seeing a huge influx of foreigners from China, from India, from Iraq, from Iran. Brandon, welcome. Appreciate you. We're holding down the fort here. We need those troops back. Pull them out of Germany. Trump pulls troops out of Germany. There's more to come. Bring them back home. You got to like that. Bring them back home to America to protect the Western Hemisphere. Use them to take over Greenland. Greenland needs to become Trump land or America land. Use them to, Trump said he was going to use the USS Abraham, one of the aircraft carriers, and station it right outside Cuba on the way back from Iran, and the way back from the Strait Hormuz, and he used it set up. I like the idea of that. We need to control Cuba. We need to control Greenland. They don't need to become states. You don't need them to become a state, but use some of the military force down there. We've got millions of foreign nationals in the military. How many foreigners, non-Americans, are in the military right now? Most of the U.S. military, probably 75% of the U.S. military, is foreigners, foreign nationals. Those are your heroes. Yeah, the U.S. military, just like the U.S. police force, it's not your grandfather's police force. It's not your grandfather's military. Most of your military now is packed full of foreign nationals, foreigners from India, from Iraq, from Iran, dual citizens from Tel Aviv, Israel. These people have no interest in America first. That's just the way it is. The U.S. military is packed full of foreign nationals. Trump pulls the troops, gets them out. I like it. I say get them out, bring them back home, get them on the Western Hemisphere, defending and protecting the Western Hemisphere. Get them on Greenland, taking over Greenland, use them on Cuba, take over Cuba, secure Cuba, and all the travel routes through there to get to the Panama Canal, to get to the Gulf of America. America's open. We're the new energy station, gas station for the world, the Gulf of America. So, yeah, we're also talking flock cameras, target Americans, Christian Americans. So, these flock cameras are all over Michigan, all over Jackson, Michigan, tracking your every move in every little small town. They even have them out in the country. You can't even go on your Sunday stroll anymore out in the country. They've got flock cameras out there spying on your every move. The IDF Israeli spy cameras used to track all you white Christian Native Americans' every move and everyone else. Not the foreigners, not the foreign invaders. You think they got legal license plates? I sat up there at the courthouse recording and recording over and over, day after day. You know how many foreigners and green card recipients, H-1B visas were coming up there on commercial license plates that they get from their NGOs. Their names aren't on any of those license plates. Flock camera isn't tracking any of those people back to their home, to their place of origin, like they are you, the white Christian Native American, or other Christian Native Americans, the ones that choose to follow the law. But you go out on the roads, and there's so many ghost vehicles out there with no license plates. It's like, what are these police doing? But then they're targeting people like 1A auditors, targeting them for 2 or 3 days. Haven't replaced their license plate yet. Oh, 2 or 3 days without replacing their sticker, their registration sticker. Better target them, better set up on them. That's what they're doing in Michigan. They're setting up on the Christian Americans that have bank accounts, that have jobs, that have careers, that have family. They know you got the money. That's where they get their money from. You've got JPD, Jackson Police Department, letting go foreigners with no licenses, getting in accidents, causing accidents, letting them go, no license. They're just letting them go, drive away. I've got video of it. One A, welcome. We're reporting out of Michigan, reporting on the invasion in Michigan. The Christian Americans being erased and replaced one by one. You think if you're going to be a First Amendment auditor, a cop watcher, that leads us into the incident in Arizona. James Freeman records cops, does audits. He was on a slow chase last night, allegedly, and the police grapple hook deployed in Arizona. Yanked him out and arrested him. Some of it was recorded on a live stream. I watched a live stream when he was being arrested. Sounds like there's more to it. There might have been more to it, but I see he just had his charges dropped where he was charged with assault on an officer when he was attacked by the police chief in Arizona and was yanked on the ground for trying to cover a story. The police, the cop, and the lawyer were out looking for trouble in Arizona. They were looking for trouble for somebody. They set up a restricted area to do an interview, just looking for trouble. The lawyer and the chief of police, and they took it out on James, took it out on him. Well, that all got dismissed. All those charges recently got dismissed. Now they're after James again. Now they're deploying a grapple hook on his vehicle. For what? Because I guess he's known to drive around allegedly without a license. So, because he's driving around at slow speeds at night, they're going to deploy a grapple hook on him and risk the lives of officers, risk the lives of whoever's in his vehicle. He's got how many kids? 5, 6 kids. Police are going to chance all that over a slow chase pursuit on a minivan. Sounds like a little excessive to me, but I don't know what led up to that chase either. I don't know if there was some sort of dispute or possibly domestic incident before that leading up to that, or maybe someone had threatened harm or something on themselves. So it was to try to help him out. I don't know. But it looks like he was taken into a custody, arrested, not sure what the charges are going to be yet. If there are going to be any charges, he gets let go, gets all his charges dismissed all the time. So we'll see what happens. Hit that like button. Hit that like tab. So yeah, grapple hook deployed in Arizona on James Freeman last night. There was video, a live stream on a channel called Pigs Under Pressure. He recorded it, but since made it private. It was at like 2 or 3 in the morning. I was watching it in the morning on a live stream. Right before it went private, I watched it. So just covering the troop deployment. Trump pulls troops, more troops pulled, flock cameras target Americans, plus grapple hook deployed in Arizona. We're live. Hit that like tab, hit that subscribe tab. We were talking some about these flock cameras. Police use flock cameras to erase and replace 1A auditors, erase and replace Christian Americans to make way for all their foreign invaders. These traitor cops at Jackson Police Department, Blackman Leone cops, county sheriff cops. They'll do anything to silence the Christian Americans, silence your voice so they can make way for their precious foreign invaders, their docile illegal aliens they can control. They'll do anything to erase and replace you. If you think you're going to be a 1A auditor, you think you want to go out and record police, you think you want to have free speech, First Amendment rights, Second Amendment rights in America, you better be ready. Police will use those IDF flock cameras to spy on your every move, target your every move. You could be next. You might be next to have the grapple hook deployed on your vehicle for failing to register your vehicle on time, for failing to have your car insured by these scam Israeli insurance companies out to steal the American citizens' money, the hardworking American taxpayers' money. Don't fall for it. D-Man, welcome, welcome. Yeah, good point, Brandon. Front and back plates in Michigan, it's just rear plates right now. It's only a matter of time till front plates, so they can really track and spy on you with their IDF spyware, their Israeli flock cameras. The entire law enforcement apparatus in America, all their training is based off the IDF, the Israeli Defense Forces, and everyone sees around the world what they're doing over in Gaza to all the innocent people, how they completely flatten that. There's videos, thousands of videos all over the social media showing the destruction at the hands of the IDF. America's police, they're just America's IDF police force. They're fully trained, fully supported by Israeli IDF. That's just the way it is. That's where they get all their training. Don't fall for it. There's more than one standard or rule of law. There's one standard, the Christian rule of law for all you Christians, and then there's another rule of law, like in Lakewood, New Jersey. Lakewood, New Jersey has the largest Jewish population outside of Israel in America. They have their own secret police force. They have their own judges, their own court system. They have everything their own. They're not held to the same standard as you and I. How do you think they can have 10, 12 kids? How many Christians can have 10 or 12 kids? Christian men, you can't even reproduce with your women until they're 18 years old. They make it a crime. They'll arrest you and throw you in a cell if you try to reproduce with a fertile woman less than the state says, under the age that the state says. Some Jewish men, 75-year-old men and lawmakers, they decide when Christian men's women are fertile, when Christian men's women are ready to reproduce, not when God says, not when their body says. What happened to my body, my choice? So much for my body, my choice. I guess that's only important when they can do other things with their body. Wow. That's all part of it. Why do you think the white Christian population is in such decline around the world? They make it a crime for you to reproduce. You're not even allowed to reproduce with women at their most fertile years of their life as a white Christian. By the time you're able to reproduce with white Christian women, They're 18 years old. By then, they've got how many bodies on them? 100 bodies, 200 bodies. Their bodies have been pumped full of chemicals to make sure they probably harming their reproductive system because they're told all their years not to have any babies until they're 30 or 40. By the time they're 30 or 40, their eggs are all dried and cracked. They got an empty egg carton. Yeah, don't fall for that. Don't fall for that. It's all made by design. It's all intended by design. It's all a scam. Everything it's all there to erase and replace all you Christian Native Americans. The police are right there with it. The police are the ones aiding and abetting it. Every time you need to do your part. You need to protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity. You see foreigners out there speaking Mexican. You go to all these different gas stations. Every single gas station in Michigan has an Indian owner, an Iraqi owner. Their last name is Singh. Their last name is Sharif, Abdullah, Mohammed. You need to call 911, get the police in there, get them to do their job, investigate these foreign invaders. You hear them out speaking Mexican out in public. You're at the local Kroger that's packed full of Venezuelans. You hear them speaking Mexican. Get on the phone, call 911. Get these traitor cops out there to do their job. Investigate. They won't. They'll point their finger at you, the American citizen, the Christian American. That's where they get all their money from. They know where you work. They know where your bank accounts are at. They know where your family goes to school or works or lives. If they can't get at you, they'll get at your family members. They'll send that truant cop into the schools to target your kids, to scare your kid, pull your kid out of the classroom when you're not around. They do it all the time in Michigan. In Jackson, Michigan, every school, every public school has a cop in it now. Every public school has a cop in it now through the whole day of the school day so that they can go in there and intimidate your kid. If the parents are stepping out of line, they just send the cop in the classroom to go harass the kids in the schools. Go check his lockers. Then they start spreading rumors to other teachers, other kids. It's not just First Amendment auditors that get targeted. It's not just activists that get targeted by police. It's their kids. They're the only ones that can get at kids in the schools are the police officers. Even the parents aren't allowed in the schools to see their kids. They're locked out in those prison complexes they call public school systems in America. You're better off homeschooling your kids if you want them to have a proper education. The only thing a public school is for now is for daycares. They're daycares and they feed the kids free food and free daycares. Unless you're a white Christian, then you pay for it. Then you got to pay for it. It's still a great time to be alive. I'm so thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you. Got to stay strong, never give up, believe. Don't become that next victim of the police and their flock cameras. Don't become another victim of the flock camera system, the spyware system. Remember, if you're going to be an auditor, you're going to have a target on your back, a bullseye on your back, and they don't forget. They don't forget. And we just keep getting older, but they just keep replacing cops with younger cops every day. many of them being foreign national cops, Officer Mohammed, Officer Singh, Officer Sharif, Officer Abdullah, Officer Lee, Officer Xi Jinping. These are your new cops. These are your new service members. This is your new U.S. military, packed full of Somalias, packed full of Haitians, Somalis, Venezuelans, Iraqis. That's the U.S. military. That's your police force. They'll come knocking on your door like they did ours when Officer Singh, Officer Abdullah, Officer Mohammed knocks on your door over flock cameras. You don't have your registration updated fast enough. You don't have your license plate registration updated fast enough. It's 2 days. That's a world we live in. You could be next. You could be the next one to have Officer Singh, Officer Muhammad knocking on your door. H-1B visa cops in Michigan, green card cops in Michigan. It's here. It's been here. It's over. It's finished. You need to rise up, stand by, do your part. Protect your blood, protect your soil, protect your Christian identity. Now is the time. I'd like to wrap this live stream up with a Bible verse from Psalms 5. Psalms 5. Give ear to my words, O Lord. Consider my groaning. Give attention to the sound of my cry, my King and my God, for to you do I pray. O Lord, in the morning you hear my voice. In the morning I prepare a sacrifice for you and watch. For you are not a God who delights in wickedness. Evil may not dwell with you. The boastful shall not stand before your eyes. You hate all evildoers. You destroy those who speak lies. The Lord abhors the bloodthirsty and deceitful man. But I, through the abundance of your steadfast love, will enter your house. I will bow down toward your holy temple in the fear of you. Lead me, O Lord, in your righteousness. My enemies make your way straight before me. For there is no truth in their mouth. Their inmost self is destruction. Their throat is an open grave. They flatter with their tongue. Make them bear their guilt, O God. Let them fall by their counsels. Because of the abundance of their transgressions, cast them out. For they have rebelled against you. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them ever sing your joy and spread your protection over them, that those who love your name may exalt in you. For you bless the righteous, O Lord. You cover him with favor as with a shield. Psalms 5. Thank you for watching this live stream. So thankful, so grateful for each and every one of you joining us here on these YouTube live streams. We're going to wrap this video up, and that's all for now. Don't forget to like and subscribe for police accountability, civil rights education YouTube videos, and I'll see you on the next one. Smash that like tab on the way out.